Hey guys, Sam Strong here, and today I want to go over with you the Hidden Woodsmen 35-liter Deep Woods rucksack. This one here is in woodland camo with the coyote straps. It's brand new to me. I've been rolling with the Day Ruck for about the last 3 years almost, and it's been my favorite backpack by far, or camping rucksack. It's, like I said, made by the Hidden Woodsmen, and I just got this one from Malcolm, and I'm taking it out for the first time into the beautiful Sierra Nevada mountains to give it a test run and see how it performs in the deep woods. So I want to go over with you guys the inside and outs of this, the features of it, and also a little bit of what I carry when I come out into the woods and why this is such a great pack for that. So I'll start off with it's a top-loading shell lid design, quick release clips, and as standard with most of the Hidden Woodsman gear, there is an axe sleeve, which if you're going out in the woods, is super handy to have an axe with you. This is my cold steel Trail Boss axe with my modified axe mask. Right on the top of the shell lid, we've got a mesh pouch, zipper pouch, and for me, just to increase the durability and water resistance of my pack, I put in my waxed canvas ground tarp from P&W Bushcraft, which is also in this awesome color combination that I like to roll with here of the woodland camo and high-vis hunter orange. So pause. That is what I carry inside the top of the shell. Now this one here is a drawstring closure, as where the Day Ruck has a dual flap and another quick release buckle system. Right on top here, I carry a Tough Possum Gear survival pouch, also in my favorite woodland camo. This inside here, I just carry my bug net stuff, which if you're going out deep woods, especially around a lake, if you want to pan around, check this out. I'm at this beautiful lake in Nevada City, Tahoe National Forest, and when you are lakeside, you're bound to encounter a shit ton of bugs, mosquitoes especially. So bringing a quality bug net with you will make it a lot smoother for you out in the outdoors. Okay, next. You got my Hidden Woodsman tarp. It is his blackout tarp. This was a limited edition. And before I pull it out, I bet you can guess the color pattern. Woodland camo. It's a basic tarp, woodland camo on one side, coyote on the other, complete blackout. Sun does not get through this. I use this as my cover part for my camp, and it serves quite well. Additionally, I have my another Tough Possum Gear pouch. This is where I would normally carry my silky gomboy saw, stakes, cordage, basically anything I would need to set up my camp, tool-wise, supplies, like I said, ropes, saw, stakes. Further down the pack, I have my Arcturus Camo Emergency Survival Poncho. This can double as a shelter if necessary. And again, it's poncho, so it's waterproof. I use it to keep all of my gear dry, because you always want to be prepared for the possibility of rain. Okay, I have another pouch in here. This is another Tough Possum, or not Tough Possum, pardon me. This is a Hidden Woodsman Possible pouch. In this one I carry some basic fishing gear with me, fly fishing kit, and some of my coffee stuff. Alright, further down, I've got my woodland camo bivy bag. Again, in case it starts raining, the poncho is great to keep the water off the top of me, but I can stuff all my bedroll inside of my bivy bag, and that'll keep me dry and encapsulated on the ground. So I don't have. It's great to have. Keeps you dry while you're sleeping. I also have in the high visibility orange another Hidden Woodsman pouch, Hidden Woodsman, the water pouch. I keep my water filtration stuff in here, my Sawyer Mini with my squeeze pouch, because hydration is key. And it's good to bring water with you, but it's also good to have a redundancy for in case you run out of water, to be able to get yourself purified, fresh drinking water, because as a survival rule, you can go about 3 days without water. Next, another Hidden Woodsman pouch. This is a fire kit pouch, also in the high visibility Hunter Orange, and this is where I carry my Uberleben fire kit, my little flat pack stove. The very bottom of my bag, my favorite piece of my kit, is my pillow. Because if you don't bring a pillow with you when you're camping, I mean, if you're a person that usually sleeps with a pillow at night, and you think you're going to go camping and leave the pillow at home, you're in for a rough night. And a rough night means a rough following day, which really makes your trip miserable. So remember to pack a pillow, people. Lastly, for the inside of my pouch, is a staple to my kit. I bring it with me everywhere. And this is my Hidden Woodsman sit kneel pad in high visibility orange. I'll show you really quickly here. One of the reasons I bring this with me is when you're doing firecraft, there's a lot of stuff you end up doing down on the ground. And it's so much more comfortable to be able to put your knees down on a padded area than down on rocks when you're trying to get your fire started. There's craft work that you're doing. On top of that, it works for a very handy sit pad. Sit down, and keep my butt from getting stabbed by splinters, pine needles, rocks, whatever it may be. And then, you know, worst case scenario, it is a high visibility orange, excellent signal pad. You can hang it from your backpack, you can hang it from a tree if you're lost. This will help you get noticed. All right, with the Deep Woods Ruck, it comes with a liner, a hard plastic liner, just to keep your pack rigidity support. The inside is lined with a high visibility orange, helps give you more visibility inside of your pack from light reflecting off of the orange liner. And that completes the inside of the main pouch, or the main pack. On the side of the pack, it is also equipped with a top shell lid type of enclosure with quick release buckles as well. I hang my gloves on the outside. It's another one of the staples when you go out camping. Bring a pair of quality, reliable, rugged gloves with you for all the kinds of camp chores that you're doing, whether or not it's splitting wood, carving, making a fire. A good pair of quality gloves makes the difference from an enjoyable trip from one that's miserable. We'll edit the hell out of that one. All right, now on the outside of my pouch here, I have my Pathfinder School, Survival School canteen with the nesting cup and the mini stove enclosure. Again, this is a redundancy because of the fact that I carry my Uberleben flat pack stove. This is a redundancy, but because it all comes as a modular unit, there's no reason to separate it. Again, always good to carry water with you. I make sure that my canteen is full of water before I leave out for a hike, and I bring my Sawyer in case I want to purify additional water while I'm out. Lastly, in the bottom of this pouch, well, not lastly, there's a lid for my canteen cup, and then a schmog. This is a 3 foot by 3 foot cloth. It's Afghani in origin. It's cotton polyester blend, and it has infinite uses when you're out in the woods. It can be used for a sling, a towel, head covering, a small shelter if necessary. It's great to bring with you. It's lightweight, doubles as a towel, a blanket, whatever you might need it to be, and packs really easily. On the other side of my pack, again with another quick release buckle, I have my Uberleben 12 ounce Kuxa wooden cup. You guys might wonder when you see these, why does every one of you guys, your bushcrafters, why do you carry around the wooden cups with you? The reason behind this, as opposed to the steel or enamel cups that you see other people bringing with them, or the ones you could buy at like Sportsman's Warehouse, is that these cups don't transfer heat as well as a metal cup would. So I can pour a hot beverage in here and hold this, and it's not going to burn my hands. It's very useful. All right, now inside of this one, I packed a pair of shorts in case I wanted to go swimming. Got swim shorts with me, mostly to keep my fishing bait from getting eaten. A compass. Anybody who is going to try to navigate out in the deep woods off of a trail should learn to use a compass and have one with you at all times. I have right here the Hidden Woodsmen Survival Kit. I keep a number of things in here. Two of the coolest things that I keep inside this survival bag are my Wazoo Survival Field Hanks. This one here was designed with Dr. Nicole Apelian, and it is a plant identification handkerchief. It helps show you what plants are edible, what plants you can use are medicinal, what parts are not usable, harmful to you. Great lightweight bandana you can bring. I mean, use it for blowing your nose, whatever you would normally do with a handkerchief or bandana, but at the same time, it's got all this useful information printed on it, as well as my additional Wazoo Survival bandana. This one is covered in animal tracks. If you're out in the wilderness and you see an animal track and you want to be able to identify it and it's new to you, this will help you. Very simple, easy. You lay it down on the ground. These are all scaled to size. So you will know exactly, it's not, oh, well, is this a bobcat or is this a mountain lion? Lay it down next to the pack, lay it down next to the handkerchief here in the appropriate marking, and you'll be able to find out what exactly is in your area while you're camping. Aside from that, I have adorned my pouch with a P&W Bushcraft Death Bunny and my Hiking with a Viking glow-in-the-dark patch. I also have a fire kit. Now, inside of this one, I've got a little bit of Fiberlight fire starter and Uberleben tinder wick and the Uberleben pocket bellows. Another useful tool that is underrated. A pocket bellows can really help you get a fire started in a pinch. If you're struggling with getting your fire started, it's smoldering, it's got embers to it, you can't really get the right heat going. You blow on it a few times with this, and it'll change your fire. Pause it. So, and this right here is a fire card. It helps you to shave your wood down, to make wood shavings if you run out of your other sources of tinder. And then another Ranger band, always handy to keep one of those with you. Inside my survival kit, I keep an assortment of things, some gauze, full medical kit, my journal, and even my wool blanket pin. Super handy thing to do or to use. I'm not going to go into why, but you should look it up. There's plenty of YouTube videos. And lastly, I have a hip pouch made by my buddy Mountain Manly. Thank you so much for this, brother. I love this pouch. Crazy cool handy thing to have is a little hip pouch. You'll put it onto your belt, but when you undo it like this, and you open it up, it unfolds to a rather decent sized waxed canvas bag. So imagine that on your hip while you're foraging, you're collecting foods, you're collecting tinder, you know, material to make a little bird's nest for a fire. Very handy not have to stuff your pockets with this, and it's super lightweight and packable. And the last thing I have on the carrying parts of this pack here is just another little mini survival kit. I've got some bug repellent, a flashlight, my Sparrow Bushcraft a steel striker, a piece of flint, and a little bit of antibacterial soap inside of my Tough Possum Gear pocket pouch. Last but not least, the thing I always bring with me everywhere, anytime I go out into the wilderness, whether or not it's for a hike, an overnight, a week long, however long it's going to be, I bring my Woolly Mammoth Wool & Company wool blanket. I've got a special story with this company, one I'm not going to go into right now, but they're an amazing company and one that I fully support, and I think that you will love their products, so go give them a try. Ultimately now, that's going to sum up the overview of the Hidden Woodsmen 35-liter Deep Woods Rucksack. I take it back, guys. An additional feature on the front side of this pack that is a major difference between Hidden Woodsman Day Ruck is there is a waist strap. If you're a person that knows anything about hiking, you know that this waist strap is very handy in load disbursement. So to pack down your day ruck is almost as heavy as you could pack down this bag here. Puts a whole bunch of stress and pressure on your shoulders, as where the hip pouch really helps, or the hip belt really helps disperse that weight and makes it a much smoother carry. So far, with that all said, everything I'm able to put in here, I'm quite pleased with the functionality and capabilities of this Deep Wood rucksack. So I will finish this review when I get home and tell you how it did.